From the wretched beginning, the families of those on board MH370 have heard confused, contradictory information from Malaysian authorities. Finally today, an attempt at certainty.
An international team of experts have conclusively confirmed that the aircraft debris found on Réunion Island is indeed from MH370.
Sounds confident, but within 10 minutes, a different, more cautious tone from French prosecutors.
There is a very strong presumption that the flaperon found on a beach on Réunion is and does belong to the Boeing 777 from flight MH370.
Presumption, not a guarantee. Maybe just an abundance of caution from a technical team assembled in France to examine the part who just want to get this right. In the next day or so, they will verify the suspicions by comparing paint samples and the mechanical work on the barnacle-encrusted part known as a flaperon. It comes from near the rear of the wing. It's a stabilizer, if you will. Once they establish beyond doubt it is from MH370, they'll bring out the microscopes to see what story it tells.
They'll be looking at the hinges on the flaperon. How did they break? Were they rotated torsionally? Were they torn apart? Were they compressed? The failure modes will be very important. And when they put it all together, I believe they'll have some composite picture of the last few moments of the flight.
And that the debris made it to this tiny territory of France off the coast of Madagascar tells a story of its own. That just maybe searchers have been looking for the crash site in pretty much the right spots, considering what the wind and waves might have done these 500+ days. The ocean models, tweaked all the time, suggested debris would be pushed north and west of the rough area in the southern Indian Ocean believed to be the likely crash site. By that modeling, debris indeed could be washing up right about now as far west as Réunion Island. But not just Réunion Island, places like Mauritius and the Seychelles. So now those shorelines are being scanned too. But here's the problem. There are other objects that have been found on Réunion Island. A suitcase was sent to a police lab in France, and pieces, maybe from a window, are still being picked up. But the ocean gives up all sorts of debris all the time from all sorts of places. How to sort out the garbage from the precious MH370 clues as complex and time-consuming as untangling the tale of what on earth happened to that plane in the first place. Mystery far from solved. Adrienne Arsenault, CBC News, Toronto.